Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and let's see, are we actually up? I'm not sure how stable this is going to be, but we are doing a bit of a different setup right now. My other encoding program that I've been meaning to drop, and apparently might be completely dropping soon, gosh. I was updating all my drivers trying to figure out what was wrong, but it got an update today, and it's saying there's a driver issue. I can't find a single one that is not updated. I have literally gone through like pretty much every single option. And yeah, I can't find one. So I'm using OBS, standard OBS, the good one, the original one, the one I normally record my videos off of, which is why our format currently has, well, nothing right now. I should probably go get a face cam or something here. Let me see, 1 second. How on earth do I add a face cam to this? Add, but this should hopefully work. Is audio fine and everything? Let me know. It should be the same audio that we have for whenever we do videos, so, like all that should already be set up. So, hopefully. Because I did, like, very minimal extra setup other than, getting into this other program, and I might just start using this other program, we'll see. Anyways, I do not have anything that I normally have here, so let me at least get a little face cam in the corner or something. I'm looking for where on earth I can do that. How? 1 second, need to figure out how to use this program now. Video capture device, that should be a thing. Oh yeah, I also don't need that anymore, get out of here. Let's see, I am looking for, sure, just video capture device. I'm looking for, no, not that webcam. I'm looking for the other webcam. That one right there should be a bit better. Okay, 1 second. Let's make it nice and small since we don't want to block anything. How about right over here? Hello. Let's add like a green screen thingy to it. How do I do that in here? If I go to filter, I'm pretty sure it's filters. Filters. Add a filter. Hello? I'm trying to figure out which one of these is. Maybe it's not filter? There it is, chroma key. Aha! It's effect filters instead of audio and video filter. Which one is there? One of these should be. There it is, chroma key. There we go, okay. And now to adjust it accordingly. I think this is the main slider we'd have to move. Okay, I'd have to mess around with these settings a bit. Because this isn't going to work out too well, because I have a weird green screen kind of thing going on. That's fine. I forget which one of these options I need to move. I completely forget which one we'd have to move to make this work. It might somewhat be that one. Oh, I'm also doing it off a standard green. Can't I do custom? Hold up. Let's see. Not sure if that's gonna work. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Wait, it might if I adjust the other thing though. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. That's not ideal, but we're getting places. Okay, that'll have to be good enough for now. Let's just go with that. That should work. That saves the settings, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's not ideal, but we now have somewhat green screened body. Anyways, we'll roll with this setup for now until we figure out a solution to the other one, or maybe we'll just adapt to this one and make it our new setup forever. But we'll see how it goes. Honestly, I might just start using this program. I already use it to record. Might as well use it to stream as well. Because the other one has so much controversy. Yeah, we're like a little itty-bitty one in the corner now. But anyways, this is going to have to work for now. At least for today. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to Gems of War, Tower of Doom. Week 31, day 3. A lot of technical difficulties apparently, but we got it going. Anyways, so of course, today we have the pet for, what's it called? Nothing too special. We're mostly going to be messing with the new legendary, as well as the Mimic. I guess we'll start with the Legend, and then kind of mess with the Mimic. But yeah, if you want to get this pet, you have 6 hours, 40-something minutes. Overall, pet's been around for a while, but it's not, like, been around for, like, forever. So if you haven't gotten it max, definitely make sure to get some levels on it. Anyways, so the main thing that we're going to be doing is messing with the new troop. So, of course, this week in the event queue drop table, as well as farming Mimics, of course, or at least one singular Mimic. Of course, in the event queue drop table, there is the new King Oberron, the KO. His main gimmick is that he gives 50% mana start to all Fey allies. This is pretty useful overall, mostly because of how many things count as Fey. And one thing we'll be experimenting around with today is all the things that it can be used for. So let's go over to, where do I want to overwrite teams at? I guess I'm not really using the faction team, so let's put it over top the faction teams for now and kind of just mess from there. Because those tend to get reset every single week to something else normally. Anyways, so let's go get a King Oberron. Obviously start with the main thing we're going to be needing. I should probably put in King O, because that should bring him in. Definitely King Ob. Probably the only one in the entire game with King Ob. Alright, so, of course, as far as Fays are concerned, obviously one of the main synergies he's going to have is to try to use him with the Fey typing, as he will give everything underneath the Fey typing a 50% mana start. Did I get the Mimic yet? No, we're still on the hunt for the Mimic, unfortunately. That is not something that has occurred yet. But we will at some point get the Mimic. Anyways, I am looking for... We will still be hunting for at least one today. Oh yeah, we do have access to Leprechaun. Obviously, Leprechaun does not benefit from the 50% mana start. However, it does benefit from our team becoming pure, pure typing. So it counts as a Fey. It also counts as a Bright Forest. And it is pretty relevant that it counts as a Bright Forest because there's some pretty good weapons we can actually use. There are two that are both available this week if you want to go pick them up. They are the Fairy Ring and the Summer Aegis. Fairy Ring ends up boosting based on all Fey, which would be literally everything, assuming you're building a pure Fey team out of King Oberron. However, you can also build it around a pure Bright Forest, which is actually a build now that isn't too bad, because this one ends up creating better colors, green and red. And actually, I believe it gets barrier too. I haven't used it in like ever. Fairy Fire is the first enemy. Calls a random positive status effect on myself. So no barrier, but random positive, 1 extra mana to all allies, and Fairy Fire on first. Interesting. Yeah, we can roll with that. Let's see what this can do. So let's start with this. Let's go set our... Oh yeah. King Oberron, why are you there? You should probably be like right there. Not sure if I should have a Leprechaun above it or not. I guess so. Either way, one of them has to be fully blocked, and I'd rather it be him. We're not really planning on casting him that much, if at all. You're mostly looking just to use him for his half mana star. His ability can be okay. He's going to give us a bunch of life. Gives, you know what? The enchant, though. The enchant can come into play, so we'll still play with it. Get his ability off. We are messing with him right now anyways. Might as well be using his ability. So we definitely want to be a purple-red right now. The purple to get Aegis going and to leak into Queen Titania. The red in order to just have red. Also, gosh, I have like such a headache right now. I forgot. The people outside, because I was taking a nap earlier, but gosh, it still has like such a smell from what they were doing outside, like all the dust and everything. And because of the ventilation system, it's in here now too. So now I'm like all sniffly and everything. Hopefully it'll air out in the next day or so, because they just left like about an hour ago or so, hour or two. They've been doing it like all day since like 8 a.m. Like they almost went for like a whole 12 hours. Let's see. Which one do we even want here? Double purple red or double red purple? I guess double red purple because I don't have any extra red for Queen Titania and I'd rather get it up directly, and we only really need 1 red for the weapon anyways. Anyway, I mean 1 purple I mean for the weapon anyways. So let's roll with that. Also, everyone, is audio fine? It should be. It's the same audio we have normally for our videos, so. Does it sound better or worse than our streams normally? How about that? Actually, that's a good poll question. Does it sound better, worse, or the same, the audio right now? That's something actually good to know. Does the audio sound better, worse, or the same right now? There we go. Let's see. Video quality should be the same, so I'm not even good about asking that one. Let's see. Better, worse. Actually, wouldn't it be worse, not worst? Worse. I can't spell. How do words work? Yeah, it's worse, not worst. Worse. Why does worse not sound like a word, even though it is? Better, worse, or same, as always. It should be somewhat similar, I think. I'm not sure. We'll find out. It should sound pretty similar, though, because I have both of them balanced in a somewhat similar way. However, I'm pretty sure it is slightly different, though to a degree that is probably not audible. Anyways. But yeah, we might even just start using this program now. I've been saying for a while, I've been meaning to shift off that program. And if there's anything that will get me to do so, I guess now might be the time. Though I would need to set up this one properly to actually do it a bit better. Because obviously, oh, we could always be a face cam. I don't know, we could always just pull what we want for our next setup. Go for a completely new setup. Go maybe find some kind of new setup, make our own, do something. Anyways, so what we're doing, let's go actually mess with this guy already. We're just gonna see what we can kind of do with him. Build with him for a little bit, and then we'll mess around with trying to find one more mimic and go from there. It seems like it's about the same across the board. Sounds about right. That's good then. At least it's not worse. Let's see. Is there anyone who actually voted for it though? Nope. No one has voted for worse. Though 4 voted for better, which is interesting. I'm actually not sure how much different it sounds. But it should sound the exact same as videos, so if you normally watch the videos, it should be literally the exact same. Like, there's going to be literally no difference between a video. Or shouldn't be. Also, we're getting looped on. That's not nice. That's the only problem with trying to build a team like this, is we're going to get demolished by every double empower. Let's not go against empower. Face cam upper left, but upside down. Oh yeah, are we blocking anything with where we're currently sitting? I'm not normally used to that because we normally have a setup that doesn't block anything. Let's see. We're not really blocking much. Like, I'm blocking the attack symbol, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys know there's an attack thing there. Like, I'm not even blocking the attack number, just the symbol. Also, attack's the least relevant thing on the final troop. I guess I'm somewhat blocking his traits. But based on the troop icon, it's not like their traits are going to change. Because I'm pretty sure not too many people can actually read what the traits are based on the icons. Actually, I wonder how many people could do that. Like, after you played a game for a while, you kind of can. Like, for example, let's see if we can here. So, leader for 3 all stats, water link for +1 magic per blue on the team, and 50% score reduction. Was I correct? Yes. This one's harder. 2 armor or 2 life to all knight allies. This one's either... Oh, impervious. And then 40% reduction or 25% reduction, though if I'm not mistaken, she has 40% reduction. Is that impervious? No, it's alert. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the eye. Never mind. I was looking at it like a little upwards thing. That's silence. Oh, I always thought this had 40%, so only 25%. This one's like 2 HP or armor to all knights. No clue what the middle one is, and then the other one is gain 1 armor back every turn. Oh no, that was water link. I didn't see the little thingy. Gosh, they need to make those icons bigger. I couldn't see the little waves. Like here, I could easily tell what that icon is, which is why I said it as soon as I got here. It's like, oh, I know what that is. But when I see in this little mini one, I actually can't really tell that well. Though it could just be my eyesight. Anyways, let's just go through explosion now. Yeah, a tooltip hovering over them or just like clicking them would be kind of cool. To kind of like tell you what they are. You can kind of like generally figure it out. However, there are some that have overlap. Like that little armor icon she has can be either 25% or 40%. Because Holy Armor uses the exact same icon. Because there are quite a few that overlap the icon. They just reuse it again for something else. Yeah, overall, this team's seeming pretty average. I feel like we need a good loop Fae. That or try a really hefty mythic. Of course, this one's using no mythic currently. The team that we're using right now. I think the big issue is we're not getting enough red on the board. We have quite the red deficiency on this team. Oh yeah, duh, I forgot. I'm also not using a Fae hero class right now. I probably should have shifted it over. Whoops. No wonder why this team isn't doing as good as well. I forgot to switch to, Hierophant. Or to Frost Mage, either or. Probably Hierophant, though. It's from the Kingdom. Completely forgot to change my hero class. Yeah, let's try it one more time with the correct hero class, then. Against, oh gosh, a shuffling. Though shuffling shouldn't affect this team too much. Hey, does the voice sound better now? Oh, I might just start using this program. Because I already have most things set up with this program. It's what I use for recording videos every week. Or whenever I record any video, this is the program I use. I've never bothered using it for streaming. I believe it's our very first stream on this because I know it didn't have like any setup for it before. And this is the official original OBS that we're using right now as well. Or not the original, but the original creators. Because the other one was like someone else who basically took the open source, made it into their own program, and then, you know, kind of did their thing. And one of the reasons why that was useful is back in the day, that used to be the only way to really properly stream on YouTube. However, nowadays, that is not the case. Also, are we really going to die to this horrible mythic? I think we are. Oh, you even got transform. Gosh, how many bad things are going to happen? He even got transform on us. And now we're going to get almost no value off our weapon. But yeah, overall, team's not working out too well. Well, let's just go retreat, because we're going to take forever to try to kill through him. If we didn't get Devour there, we'd probably be fine. Alright, let's go scrap our team and try to figure out something. I definitely want to keep Summer Aegis, though. Or go down the other route. The only problem with this is Bright Farce only. So maybe we'll switch to Ring. The only problem with the Ring is it doesn't create red. And a lot of things from this kingdom want red. But let's just look into the typing of Fae rather than the kingdom itself and see. Because then we could change our weapon accordingly if we actually need to. So we're going to click on Fae. Alder Father for a Skull Spam team could be good. Child of Summer seems really good. This Mythic's kind of bad. Let me do it based on base rarity, actually. That's not where base rarity is. Let's see. I hope that clears up soon, gosh. It's like so moggy in here with all like the dust and everything. Because it went in through the ventilation system. Let's see. This definitely is not going to be a log stream. I have such a headache from it right now, gosh. I can't wait till they're done. It has made these last 3 months like so annoying. Because I haven't been able to do like barely anything I want to do when I want to do it. Because they're always doing their thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have access to Wild Knight. That's kind of funny. I almost want to put Leprechaun in here. Though if we can get a double empower. Is there even a double empower that isn't Leprechaun? I don't think there is. Which seems kind of counterproductive with a half mana start. However, it's still kind of useful still. Because as long as we're still using it for a really heavy mythic in our hero, it still works out. So what's the other two colors if I do the Fae Ring again? It's green and purple if I'm not mistaken. The only problem with that is the purple color doesn't do that much. I don't believe. Let me clear filter. I'm looking for Fae bonus here. So if we go to Fae bonus, wait, there's 2 of them? What does this do? Oh no, that's based on elf. Why do you have the word Fae in you? There we go. I am. So we'll get Fairy Ring in there. This creates green and purple, which means Suna is probably going to go further back. And then that means we need a Fae that has ideally red and brown. Is there any red-brown Fae that is not useless? There is literally 0 red-brown Faes in existence. Wonderful. Okay. How about just a brown? And then we could try just a red. Ooh, Mistralis. Though it would also need to be purple. What about a purple-brown? That does not leave us with much of a choice. Yasmin's not horrible, but doesn't loop back to the weapon. Which is problematic. I don't like any of these options, gosh. That could kind of feed us green, but I don't necessarily need it. Do we not have anything that feeds back to weapon? I could just go Leprechaun, I guess. Like, it would get the job done. And then just minus brown, except change our banner to a different minus brown banner. Feels weird not using brown. So we kind of build like a weird... Oh, wait, but now I'm not using the... Ta! It would help if I have somewhere to use the new troop, wouldn't it? That's funny. Okay, King Oberron. Trying to build a team out of new troop that doesn't use the new troop. Wonderful. That sounds about right. Okay, and now we minus brown. That sounds like something I would do. Let's use the new troop without actually using it. I need a yellow purple or yellow red. This will probably be ideal. Because we really do not have an alternative than that. Let's just roll with this. This is going to be a Suna spam team. Suna is not horrible. The big issue with Suna is she starts very slow. She has a very big, like, Xenos problem. Where they start too slow for their own good. Where in theory, they're not horrible. but by the time they're not horrible, the match is already over. Like, it's one of the things where if there wasn't instant kill in the game, they would probably be good. But there is, so they aren't. I'm gonna take that to deny them more so than anything. Because the big issue with something like her, she's just very, very slow to get going. Like, once she gets going, she kind of just obliterates everything in sight. But the problem is everything preemptively to that point is the big issue with ever running her. But she's definitely not, like, super bad. Even though I probably put her in, like, C or D tier in most tier lists. Like, if you're earlier on in the game, you had no mythics, you could definitely, like, carry the whole game with her. Because you tend to not use her much later on in the game. And at least she has a good way to mana start now, if nothing else. Because before, she had to do it off of Divines, which was not ideal. But now she gets to do it off of Fae, which is actually pretty good. Okay, like, look at her damage now, 133. She's basically at one-shot range. Or about to get to one-shot range. Like, it makes it way easier. Makes it way, way easier. Oh no, my extra chat just tried to close. Let's see. You just closed the window. If you'd like to show it again, use the docs menu in the menu tab. Interesting. How do I get there? Because I accidentally clicked on the poll, and then I tried Xing out of it, and then, oh gosh, the misclick. How do I get to where it told me to go? Oh well, we don't need it. I'll figure that out later. We'll learn this program. We'll figure out this program. For now, it's doing what we need it to do. Unlike the other one right now. Anyways, let's go find another team. This one's okay. I feel like a lot of these... Yeah, Suna really needs board control. Like, Will of Nisha needed that so badly as well. Like, Will of Nisha could have been the new, could have been the next, Yagway. But it was such a missed opportunity. Yeah, compared to other true damage options, Suna tends to not get used. Like, I wouldn't really advise using her unless it's, like, one of your only few options, though she did get better as of, this troop existing. It was a very marginal increase of better. Like, when you're in early game and your kill range is something like this, for example, you might be able to just one-shot everything. The problem is, even in her most optimal state, it requires her to cast twice to win the entire battle. And that is assuming you're in the most perfect, most optimal way to just cast, and then win. And even then, that is so slow compared to other options, having to take a double cast to win. Which is her biggest downside overall. Like right here, we're probably realistically going to need 5 casts. Which is just way too many casts to try to win a battle like this. Just gonna enchant here. That's because that should get pretty much everything rolling. Also, I almost forgot, that does re-enchant himself, which is kind of convenient. Actually forgot about that. Haven't really been messing with him much. Oh no, have you guys found any like really broken teams with it yet? Most of what I messed with have been pretty average. Because I have messed a little bit here and there off stream. Mostly to get the Rowain team and just kind of see what else it can kind of be used for. But I'm finding most of it to be pretty underwhelming. Like, they work, they win, they get the job done. But aside from Rowain, I haven't seen anything like ultra meta. Like, you can build some pretty okay teams. But that's about as far as they go. It's pretty okay. I could take a purple to red here. The excess reds do actually go somewhere. Alright, so we're getting a Suna down. I'm trying to think like what other mythic resides underneath Fae that's like not useless. But there's actually very few. There are very few good Fae mythics. Oh, his spell reduction actually enough to survive there. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna do this just to remove his barrier. Ooh, that's a huge miss. Come on, we have full bonus, right? It's based on how many Fae we have. You're a Fae, you're a Fae, you're a Fae, and you're a Fae. How did that miss? You have like the most highest possible chance of hitting. And you still miss. How could you do such a thing? Alright, we're gonna take that. Throw down a convert there. The audio sounds the same as always at 2 times speed. Oh gosh. I wish he had a resummon or something as well. I'm not sure why I'm expecting him to summon. But I'm definitely feel like he should have a summon there. He's one of the few, like, summons on troops normally aren't too relevant. But he definitely feels like a support troop that needs a little extra something. Especially when you compare it to Mirage Queen's Burst. Because Mirage Queen, you get like one of the best curse options in the entire game with like a gigantic Doom Skull convert if it lands. And he's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. Speaking of things sitting there doing nothing, why on earth does he have a random Lance Knight? He's building like a pure Sword's Edge team for some reason. Anyways, I'm gonna build another team. So let's go try, let's see, how do we want to build this? Well, first things first, let's go get King Oberron. And build from there, obviously. Since these are King Oberron teams. The big KO. Let's try to refrain from using Rowan. Let's see, what phase? Let's see, let's go find another Fey Mythic that isn't useless. And see what we can do with it. I need something with better loopability. I was hoping we could do that with Queen Titania, but it didn't really work out. Oh, Fairy Godmother. Oh, no, let's go with Mistralis. I don't know, we already have enchant off of him, though. Like, Mistralis is good. But it's not good with the weapons that we're going to be able to use. Though we could always use a different weapon. We don't have to use one of those Fey weapons. Even if we're building an almost pure Fey team. I didn't even say hello to everyone yet, did I? Hello, everyone! I got distracted with technical difficulties. But, hello, Tyrion. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Bill. Hello, Mr. Hello, Roman. Hello, Dwight. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, hello, Tony. Hello, Roman. Hello, Clipbomb. Hello, Dwight. Let's see, as a consolation for today's stream, everyone get a free copy of a Mythic. I wish. I don't even have any codes because, what's her name? Kafka hasn't sent me any yet. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Joni Keats. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Jen. Hello, who Vanessa hello to? Hello, Hung. Hello, Poing. Hello, Scott. Let's see. Oh yeah, we understand most of traits by image. There's a lot of useless information I have in this game. There's a lot of them I kind of keep forgetting lately, just because there's like 1,100 something troops. But I know a lot of very useless information about many of the troops that is ever so occasionally useful. Like almost all the traits on every troop in the entire game. As well as almost every other piece of info on them. Like a lot of the older ones I actually kind of know. Like things you wouldn't think are really that relevant. For example, like Gloomleaf. Because it is existed for pretty much forever. Or literally forever. Its traits necessarily haven't. But it has the Gain 2 Life, the Impervious, the 50% Scar Reflect. But, I don't know, there's a lot of really useless ones. I don't remember his exact amount of armor steal, though, because they actually have tweaked it over time. It seems to be exactly as magic, though, which is interesting. That is very underwhelming, gosh. They've buffed it a couple times, and is still horrible to this day. Hello, Defiance. Hello, Ray. Hello, Genki. Hello, Dwight, and hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Anyways, let's go build another team. So, we could build around Yasmin, which is kind of interesting. Yasmin's normally not good, but one gimmick it does have is entangles a random enemy when matching green gems. Which, you don't have boost ratio, do you? Do you have boost ratio based on entangled? Boosted by entangled and bleeding enemies. Heavy splash. Interesting. You know what? We can give it a shot. And then we just use hero for the weapon. Is this going to be a non-loopy team? Oh, no, it can kind of still loop. The problem is it doesn't loop back into the weapon. So this is pure Fey, but not pure Bright Forest. It's a mix between Forest of Thorns and Bright Forest. So let me change my... This will also be a good instance to run Frost Mage, actually. This would be a really good instance to put in Frost Mage instead of the other one. Because Frost Mage is the other hero class that counts as Fey. There are 2 of them, for whatever reason. There's still not one of every typing, but there are like 2 or 3 of some. And that one has 2. Anyways, now we just go use the weapon of... Which one was the Fey one? I believe it was the green-blue one. Somewhere's in here. How there's so many things with the word Fey in their name? There we go. Okay, and we just put that there, and I believe that's the team. Just gotta change the banner. Alright, so what do we want for a banner here? We want the banner to be probably yellow-green, even though the other color we're creating, I believe, is purple. So what color are we not using? We're using everything. Though we definitely want double green. Whatever we're doing here, we 100% want double green. I could sacrifice a blue for a yellow. Wouldn't necessarily hurt. It's going to be bad if we need a lot of blue, but I think overall it kind of works out. Also, Frost Mage might actually cancel it out, don't you? No, we're going for the Strike instead, which is, I guess, is fine. We're mostly using it for, oh yeah, we might have some Elemental on our team that gets a benefit too. But we're mostly using it for its typing with its Flash Freeze, which is very convenient. Okay, let's roll this. So this will make sure loop teams aren't as bad against us, or, you know, as good, I should say. They won't be as good at devastating us. Oh yeah, that's something else I should probably poll. What do you guys prefer for layout? Let's see. I actually want to ask that, because we've gone through, like, multiple layouts over the years, and I honestly never really know what to do for layout. Like, should we go make another one or a new one? Should we just have as minimal as possible? Wait, how do I make a poll again? There we go. Let's see. What kind of streaming layout do you prefer? As minimal as possible, with no chat. Let's see. L-shape border with chat plus info, or, you know, other info. I'm not sure how to fit that within that character limit. I don't know, what's the in-between? What is the in-between? That's like the only two I can think of. Let me just pull these two, actually. Just so we don't have too many options competing with each other. So this is basically the current format, or, you know, the one we're using right now compared to the previous one. Or something similar. Of course, we could still do other edits to it and make it look nicer if we want to. But I'm kind of curious, between those two, which one do you prefer? There's literally no way we could fit chat on this without blocking, like, so much of the screen, though. So, like, going for the minimal one would have to not have chat on. And if anyone's watching in full screen, they wouldn't be able to see the chat thingy. But I'm not sure that's too big a deal. But yeah, the minimal one's basically what we're doing now. The L-shaped one is the one we had before. Oh, let's see. We'll throw that down. Hey, this team's already working a lot better, which is great to see. There's also an absurd amount of boost ratio for the Bloodwood, because we're getting Entangle at a extremely quick rate. It looks like the L shape is winning. That will come to the next question then. Should we go for a different appearance for the L shape? We have reworked it multiple times in the past. I've been using the same one for, I want to say, 2 years now? Let's see. That's not in the poll question currently. Though it will be polled at some point. Probably not today, though. Okay, we'll throw that down. Grab our little bit of blue over there. Yeah, there's no way to fit chat in this layout. At least not without blocking a lot. I know some streamers kind of do, but I hate how much of the screen it blocks. Because if you go for, like, full screen game, face cam, and then have chat on screen, like, that alone, even if you're putting nothing else, you're blocking, like, a fourth of the screen already. It's one of the reasons we've kind of used L-shape in the past, is even just a face cam in Gems of War kind of blocks something, info-wise, normally. Unless you make your face cam, like, really small in the corner, like we are right now. If we make it, like, any bigger, we'll be blocking, like, stats, traits, other things. Let's see, what do we even need here? Take the blue over there. Whenever we do other games, I actually do end up doing on full screen more often than not these days, though. I'm not sure if people actually prefer that or not, or if it's just like a Gems of War stream thing. Like, is the main concern just that there isn't chat on screen? Or is it more so that the blocking kind of aspect? Because when I've been doing side streams lately, I've been, or, you know, other content, I always been doing, you know, kind of like this kind of format. Where we're not blocking any, or, you know, where we are blocking somewhat, but we don't have as much on screen. Because it makes the actual gameplay bigger. But it also risks blocking it with other things. So we're so close to winning this, yet in a very weird situation right now. Hey, we can enchant that up. The only problem is it will be 2 turns. I could just take a green and try wiping him. Which honestly is the more preferred way. Because that gets rid of our freeze. Strategic death. It's kind of funny, but you can actually literally let an ally die that's frozen and then you get unfrozen. It's a very weird strategy, but it does work. Gosh, your damage output is so low. How did that not kill? How is your damage output so low? Why does she do 0 damage? She deals 0 damage, scatter damage, boosted by entangled enemies, create 10 green. That is so low. And then create 10 green gems. Like, even with our full boost ratio, that's like, what, 130? Compare that to Rowan. Obviously, it doesn't get to create green. But, the damage output, though. Gosh, are we just gonna have to build a Rowan team? I'm tempted to. Like, let me try building a Rowan team that isn't, like, the most standard generic Rowan team ever made. Because obviously that would be kind of the go-to one, the one we've kind of already shown. But let me go get, like, let's get Rowan. But don't build it into, like, standard Rowan. Let's just use it as a damage source. Also, look at its damage compared to the other one. We are at, this is an ultra rare. The other one was a mythic. This has half the mana cost, though it does not create any green. However, for that trade-off, it is currently doing over 250 damage. The other one was doing like 100 on average. Like, this is doing more than twice as much damage for half the mana cost. The only trade-off being it doesn't create green, it has different traits. Let's see. Okay, so we'll roll with this. We'll grab, should we try, maybe we should try building not pure Fae? Because I keep trying to build like pure Fae or pure Bright Forest kind of thing. Because that could be the thing kind of ruining us slightly. I actually want to build it into Queen Titania. I still want to make Queen Titania work. If we're going to go down this route, we're going to definitely need the one that creates red though. I feel like the last time we were doing a Queen Titania team, our biggest issue is we didn't have enough red. Oh wait, but if I do Bright Forest, there's a problem with that. Rowan is not Bright Forest. I could always use a different weapon. I could use like, I could always use Explodey weapon. There's no Explodey weapon for Fae though, is there? Is there? I don't believe there is. Not yet anyways. I'm looking for Explodey Fae weapon. There's such a thing. Oh! No, that's Silverglade. I was gonna say, is it the one I'm missing? That'd be a fail. There's one for Elf. No, that's just a double creation thing. Yeah, there's no Explodey weapon for Fae. Though in all fairness, it's not an Explodey weapon for a lot of typings. Aw, I want to explode. Yeah, I know, Rowan is Fae, but it's not Bright Forest. And this weapon is Bright Forest. Like, this one is for Fae, but it creates green-purple. I want green-red. And to get green-red, we'd have to use the other one. I guess we could just do this one. But then we don't have red for Queen Titania. Because the whole idea was to run this one, so we have red for Queen Titania. Also works better mana-wise. And then we just have the troop in last slot. Alright, so here's a less generic version of a Rowan team. Which doesn't mean it's better. It just means it's different. But, there we go. Let's see what this can do. Let's see. But yeah, outside the Rowan build, which he is really optimal for. Not this Rowan build, but the other one. Though this one might still be fine. But, hasn't really been doing too well. But then again, we're creating, what, green and red? It would make sense to potentially up that, though I kind of just want to do one purple into a bunch of red. I definitely want a double red. We're not using brown either, so we can actually do that pretty decently. So let's roll with this, I think. And then we're going to change the class to... I guess we kind of have to do it to Hierophant. The only issue is, how on earth are we trying to burn? We have no burn. I wish we had a way to burn properly. Like, if Fairy Fire is the first ally, but that doesn't count as burn, that counts as Fairy Fire. That doesn't count as fire. It's a completely different mechanic, even though it sounds very similar. Yeah, this should hopefully get us rolling. We do not have full boost ratio, though. We're missing one off of the fact we have Rowan. Because Rowan does not count as a, what's it called? As a Bright Forest. Yeah, see, the only thing we needed to do to fix our team was just put Rowan in it. Perfectly balanced troop. With absolutely no flaws whatsoever. Gosh, Rowan is broken. Like, she was already good for so long. And the last few years have just made her insane. Kind of like Thrall. Like, Thrall was already getting to the point where it was starting to get good all of a sudden. And then it never stopped. It just kept going and going and going. Oh no, my Rowan. Your one flaw. Taking damage. Oh no. Come on, you're frozen. He's frozen and still demolishing us. Okay, we're gonna finally lose for once. Rowan, her only weakness, losing. Like, even remotely trying to get to the point of losing. Because once it starts losing armor value, Rowan, of course, is the only big downside of her. Is she loses almost all her damage. This is very situational, as normally you will win most of your fights before she even takes any damage whatsoever. But she has a big, like, catches the bull problem. In that longer battles, she's really horrifically bad. Because you don't want it taking damage. And whenever it starts taking damage, it substantially loses its amount of damage output. Because its damage is based on it not taking damage, basically. Also, her being entangled is kind of funny. Because we're still going to do 229 damage. Because that's an extra 3. I know that's a 6, but, we get an extra 3 there. But we're going to do 229 damage with this cast. Oh, technically less because the thing, but, you know. In premise, we're doing that much damage. Move that over, move that over, move that over. Unfortunately, not enough to get the full thing again. But we'll do that to get the kill there. I need him to break Submerge would be great. So we're going to kind of bypass some time. I wish he did armor. Normally, life is better. However, the fact that we can use it with Rowan makes it so armor would be substantially better. But unfortunately, we cannot do so. That's going to hurt a lot. So it opens up. Oh no! He's got Submerge. What do they have? Submerge on extra turn or something? Probably. There we go. Wait, we're not entangled anymore. I was like, wait, why'd that kill? He's gonna cast a weapon on it. But nope, that's enough. Oh gosh, another. What's with all the freeze teams? I know it's popular still to run freeze spam. There's a lot of it out there. Alright, I have nothing to counter the freeze right now, so we simply just take our purple. Also, our flash freeze failed on him. Probably because his whole team pretty much has immune. I'll take that for now. Get a Rowan down. Oh, did my Rowan just get poked? Pretty sure my Rowan just got poked. I'm taking that for a little bit extra mana. Also deny more of his. I'm sure it's going to help us too much, though. At this point, we just need to go for that. His reduction will be enough. Oh no, my Rowan! I needed that. We're actually going to die to Fairy Fire. I mean to, what's it called? Mana Burn. I haven't seen Mana Burn do anything useful in such a long time. But we might actually just lose to Mana Burn right here. Which would be very unfortunate. Mana Burn has not been meta in such an absurdly long time now. Also, did we random status effect onto Barrier? I'm pretty sure we did. Because this hero class doesn't normally have Barrier. We actually died to Mana Burn spam. Literally having one troop with immune to Mana Burn would make it so we would never die to it. Yeah, Beatrix Loop is pretty devastating. Beatrix isn't a Fae though, right? She's just a, she's a Wild Folk something. I can't remember her second typing. Wait, is it Fae? Hold up. Have we been able to use Beatrix this entire time? No, she's Wild Folk Mystic. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure that wasn't Fae. But yeah. I think this is the main go-to King Oberron team. Like every other thing. Just hasn't really been doing it. Also, this one isn't meant for PvP, but I think we can still run it. It seems like his range of usability is way smaller than Mirage Queen. Like Mirage Queen, you put that into like almost any team with some amount of elementals and you're good to go. It's also because elementals as a typing is way better than Fae. But it's also because the troop itself is also way better than most other 50% mana starts. So there's two things going for it. Not only is the 50% mana start for elemental stronger than average 50% mana start troop, but it also is the typing itself of elementals are stronger than the average typing. Actually, it's arguably one of the strongest, if not the strongest typing in the entire game. The elemental typing, especially after elemental is hero class. Yeah, see, that's all we needed to do. Just build a standard Rowan team, and even in PvP, it still works better than the other ones. Because this was the team I showed on Monday, of course. And still what I would recommend is the primary team for running this guy. Actually, we're not frozen on blue, oddly enough. Oh yeah, I forgot, duh, we have cleanse on Skull. Oh yeah, that's one nice thing about Hierophant. We are using Hierophant right now. And Hierophant has cleanse on extra turn. So anytime we take an extra turn, we get a cleanse. Boom. Alright, let's go throw down a nice big AoE. Normally we'd be able to get a stats effect on him. Oh no, never mind, we did because he's now cursed. I forgot, duh. Curse burn allows us to go through impervious. Even better. I probably should take a skull poke. Well, then again, he was already pretty much dead. Also probably should take it out. That blue I should have taken. Though that skull that previous turn didn't really matter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it still seems the way to go. Even for PvP, it seems to get the job done. So the first team I made, well, apparently was the best team I've made. Because everything else since has not really worked out too well. Okay, let's see. Round 2. How will we do against mana burn spam? I still don't have something with impervious to counter it. Though we should be fine. Let's hope so. Because once we start taking damage, we fall behind. Still, because we are still using a Rowan team. Which is meant more so for Explore. Though we could probably get around within PvP. It's one nice thing about having this triple damage option on this troop. It will allow it to upscale to mid-range. Because it allows it to one-shot basically everything in existence because of the curse burn. Which is really devastating. Rowan is basically useless now. Which means our only real option for AoE damage is our hero. The only problem is I can't really take purple. And we'll throw that down. There we go. Hello, Gustavo! Welcome, welcome. Sorry if I haven't been reading chat as much. It's in a different location than where I normally look. Well, normally I have like 2 of them up. One on the side and one on the screen, but I accidentally like destroyed the one that was normally on the side. And, oh, wait. Docs. Hold up. Stats chat. Oh, I found it. Oh, that's cool. I see what they mean now. What does stats bring up? What's this? GPU usage. Data service usage. The fact that we're live right now. Bunch of other stuff. Our current frames per second. Oh, that's a lot of info. Our bitrate and everything. Total amount of dropped frames at 0%. Good. Oh yeah, has this stream seemed more stable to you guys today, or same, or... No, do not... Yeah, you can destroy that window. That's fine. There we go. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna maybe start using this program. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm not even sure what all its features even are. Like, I've been using it to record, but its features while recording and its features while doing a stream are quite a bit different. Now, the only problem is I need to make sure to not accidentally hit the stream button when I want to record stuff. Because that'd be a big fail. Especially if I'm more tired on a given day, I could definitely see myself accidentally doing that at some point. Oh, he's using a potion build. Oh yeah, don't forget, you can get Celestial Flask this week. I highly advise getting it if you don't already own it. It's a really good weapon. That's the only thing he has left, apparently. Okay, I cannot kill him. The best way to actually win right now is to let him take the skull. He just allows us to hit him directly and then he's dead. You've been trying to figure out how to get the banners? You get most of the banners from unlocking kingdoms and underworld factions. If you're still missing some beyond that, there are 7, though 5 of which can only be obtained right now, that are available for war bands, which are these little coin thingies. You get these very, very, very slowly over time, either off of daily offers or sometimes off of Adventure Board, which reminds me, we need to go do Adventure Board. And then we'll probably go to Mimic Farming, because I haven't actually done any Mimic Farming yet. But you'll normally see 5 packs here, each for 50 war coins. I do not advise buying war coins. It's a bit of a waste. But you get war coins naturally just from Adventure Board ever so occasionally and the offers ever so occasionally. And they cost 50 each, and you get 5 banners that way. There are 7 total, but only 5 of them are available right now to be able to get. When on Earth the other ones will rotate, who knows? But, yeah, you might be, like, permanently missing 2 banners for some amount of time. Not forever, obviously, but for some amount of time. It's not too big a deal. I actually can't even remember what 2 are even out at the moment. And whatever 2 they are, they're probably pretty underwhelming. I'm looking for Phoenicia. So we can go clear this out. I'll catch you later, Ricardo. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wait, are we at 1080p? Hold up, I didn't even realize that it defaulted to 1080p. We're actually at stable 1080p? Wait. We're at a stable 1080p? Settings? 1080, yeah. Oh, cool. We're at a steady 1080-30. That's interesting. That is rather interesting. Because I know with the other program, it would kind of lag. Though, this is only 1-day test. If we test for multiple days, that might not be the case. Because I know occasionally when we did it with the other program, it would normally lag at 1080p. Like, it would normally have issues. But I didn't even realize we're on a steady 1080p 60. Or 1080p 30, I mean. There's no way we're going to ever do 1080p 60. That'd be a very bad idea. Let's see. Okay, anyways, that's cleared out. Okay, let's go do, do some hunting. So we haven't actually done any hunting. We don't have the number tracker up right now, but we're currently at 33-3. Oops, and I just used the wrong team. Oh yeah, free scouting is a perk you get for VIP 3. It requires spending $40, I believe, on the game, total. Which in the past used to be done just by getting Death Knight. However, I think Death Knight's now $25 or something. I can't remember. Because they changed the price of how much it is. But they also reduced what was in the pack. Though it's still a really good offer. Where's my Explore 12 team? I literally have it named Explore 12 and I can't find it. Yeah, the new Rowan team's pretty good. Honestly, has anyone else found any other good teams for it? Because beyond that Rowan team, I have not found anything. Like, I did some quick testing on Monday before the video, and the only one I wanted to show was Rowan because everything else was kind of failing, like this stream. And even when I'm messing around with this stream, I really felt like nothing was good but Rowan. Or, you know, the standard Rowan that was showed on Monday. Where we used the Fiend Fire with Hierophant and all that. Because that also covers our burn lacking. Because there's one issue with Fae. They have a lot of Fairy Fire, but they don't have a lot of burn. But for whatever reason, the hero class needs burn. Which is a weird combination. So you kind of have to have a burn weapon instead of one like the mana accumulating weapons if you want to use the Hierophant route properly. Which means you spend $40 on your Xbox version and didn't even notice. Yeah, I believe it's $40 for VIP 3. Because it goes like spend any amount, then like 10 I think, then 40 or something. I can't remember. Some of it was around there. Maybe it was 30. Somewhere's around that price. And it's total spent. And it can be on anything. All I remember is that the 50 pack earlier was always enough to get to it. Because that was one of the good new player ways, was to just like simply get Death Knight armor and not make any other purchase. So these days, of course, there's the battle pass system that keeps sucking up money. That's only like $1 a week if you buy the normal pass. Which isn't that bad for a live service. Like, if that's the only thing you're paying for in the entire game, that's not too bad. It's technically even less than $1 a week because, of course, during Tower of Dooms, you pay 0. Because there's nothing going on. There's no event. So technically, it's a little bit less than $1 a week. Let's see. What do we need here? We'll take the poke. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a Mimic sometime to stream. I probably want to go for about half an hour regardless if we get a Mimic or not. Also, I still haven't been able to get that video out. It's just been so annoying with the construction people here. I really hope they finish in the next few weeks, because they've been noisier than ever this week. It makes it hard to sleep and or do anything. Because I can't record while they're doing that. I can't stream while doing that. Oh yeah, it's $30. Okay, that makes sense. Because it goes, it spend any, then 10, then 30 total, and then it keeps moving up, because I think the next one's then 70, then 130, so on and so forth. I forget the full scaling for it. If I'm not mistaken, VIP 10, which we're actually getting somewhat close to, I think we're VIP 8.5. But VIP 10, I think, is like 790. Which means we spent like $400 on the game. That is over the course of 7 years. Like, we're somewhere around 400, 500 by now. I should have taken that purple there. Now we're in a weird situation where I need one singular mana. Let's go, Flamer, I need your 1 mana. I still find it funny how many instances with this team I just need Flamer to give us 1 mana. Unfortunately, it was not able to this time around. It failed us. Oh wait, why'd I do that? That was a really bad idea. That was an extremely bad idea. I'm not sure why I did that. Because now he gets to revive all his stats. Luckily, it didn't actually punish us at all. But you can get into a soft lock. Well, not really soft lock, but you know. Like, you're literally going to lose in that situation. If we would have tried going all the way with that. But yeah, we'll be trying this new encoder now. And by new encoder, I mean the one that we've always had that we've just been using for videos, but now we're going to also start using for streams. I just need to set up my whole setup over again. However, it'll allow us to do a setup from scratch. I'm just not sure how exactly I want to set it up, if I wanted to completely scrap it or do a new one, or how we were going to do it. Also, now would be a good time to switch over our notifications and everything too, finally. And just start doing everything off this program. Oh, I do need to make sure I have a separate one for when we do video recording, though. Because I don't want all those notifications to trigger while we're doing a video. Which would be very bad if they did. Because now would be the perfect time to completely ditch Streamlabs. Because I've been meaning to for a while and I keep putting it off. I think now's finally the time. And then we'll just use the standard original OBS. Which is actually called OBS Studio specifically. I'm probably going to be... Like, that donation list, we're probably getting rid of. As far as, like, the actual, like, list on streams and everything. Because I want to go completely overhaul our chat, too. I think this is the month we finally go and overhaul all the things. Because I want to keep it as minimal as possible. While still going back to the L-shaped thing. That will still have chat and everything. Because our description is like one of the biggest messes I've ever seen. As of lately. That'd be nice to get it all cleaned up. As I'm pretty sure like 99% of people aren't even looking at most of the descriptions. Yeah, I still type out a nice description for every single time we do a Monday video. Which I'm pretty sure anyone who checks the team probably see. Do any of you actually read those descriptions? Not for the streams because they're kind of the same every single time. Because you know, you're just copy pasting the same thing over and over again. But I actually type out a custom description for literally every video we ever do. Including every Monday video we've ever had. It normally follows the same format though. It just goes and says, hello everyone! Today we're going to be going over the objectives or the stuff with this current event where this troop came out. Here's all the things that happened this week, blah 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 blah, we'll list them all out, and here's all the teams mentioned in the video, and then the full list of teams. Steam chat spring cleaning, yeah, pretty much. Spring cleaning on the stream. Get rid of all the excess junk. Also, I still kind of want to figure out what kind of layout we want when we do our stream. Because I'm not sure if I want to keep with the grayscale. We're kind of doing that just for something minimalistic. But, I don't know. I could probably find some pretty decent free templates to mess around with for that. I want something that's usable for multiple different streams, though. You read descriptions? Hey, there's one at least. Yeah, obviously the stream ones are the same every time, but every video we ever cover has a completely custom description. Including non-Gems of War videos. But all the streams kind of have like the same copy-paste kind of thing. Mostly because they're pulling from each other all the data. And it's easier just to leave it as is than to bother retyping everything out. I wasn't just referring to the teams, but I actually type out like all of the other words too. Or, you know, like I kind of almost do the summary of the video in the description sometimes. Like all the key points. Especially for guide videos. I feel like more people would check it for guide videos. Like when we're going to be covering the Tower of Doom one, hopefully tomorrow or tonight. Because I probably need to record it tonight to have any chance of getting it up this week. Because it's literally impossible to do anything during the day this week. Like I am pretty certain. Because it was already impossible yesterday, it was already impossible today. So I need to try to do it tonight and not fall asleep. And just try to get it up tonight. Or at least get it like all done, recorded tonight. Because if all I have to do is type out the rest of the stuff tomorrow, that's fine. Because that I can easily do with all the noise. But like all the recording stuff I have to do tonight, 100%. Otherwise it's never going to get done this week. Also, I might do the Ring Fit Adventure super early tomorrow. Like almost as like a morning get up exercise. Or at least try to do it then anyways. Because if I do it any later than that, I won't be able to do it. Where's the new troop? We were messing with it for the first half of the stream. We were doing it for like half an hour straight. And now we're trying to get the Mimic. Or a singular Mimic. We're probably going to go for another 15 minutes regardless of Mimic or not, and then call it a night though. Yes. It's one of the reasons why I actually do type out a custom description for videos. It does help for searchability. So I'll always make sure to type out a nice little description. I haven't been tagging that well lately, though. When I do other games, I tag it pretty well. But a lot of Gems of War stuff, I haven't been tagging that well. Mostly because from Gems of War searchability, we're pretty high. Like, we could literally post a video without even setting the game to Gems of War, without setting any tags to Gems of War. And YouTube will be like, oh yeah, they cover Gems of War. Or like, they kind of just know. List the algorithm naturally. Like if someone's searching for Gems of War, it's like, oh, they should probably show Tacit's channel. But like if we do a different game, I have to tag it to death to even have any chance of even being found to any degree whatsoever. Like I literally run out of character limit for tagging when I do other videos. Or, you know, when I'm doing non-Gems of War videos. Guide videos too, I use it for, but I generally don't hit the limit. But for any kind of not Gems of War related thing, I definitely hit the tagging limit literally every time. It's really weird how some of them work and some of them don't, though. Like, we covered a guide for Pokemon, and, I don't know, it just, like, flopped like crazy. Yeah, if we cover one in Triangle Strategy, I'm pretty sure it would actually do good. I don't know, do people actually play Triangle Strategy on a regular basis? I'm not really sure how in-depth that game is. Because I've been trying to keep myself as blind to it as possible, and I know basically nothing about it. The only thing I know about it is that it's basically Fire Emblem, but 2.5D. Or, you know, kind of like that, like in between of 2D, 3D kind of aesthetic. That's like the only thing I know, is like the genre of the game. Not a single other thing. We'll probably be doing that this weekend. I'm hoping the construction people will not be here this weekend, which means we'll actually be able to do it this weekend, assuming they're not. Because I believe they're only working from Monday to Friday this week. I am pretty sure, though I'm not certain. Well, am I saying Oberron incorrectly? How on earth would you say it? Oberron? Oberron? Or Oberron? I don't know, how else would you say that word? I don't know, am I saying it extremely incorrectly? Let's see. How on earth would you say Oberron? Hello, Google. How do you say Oberron? Google. No, I do not want to sign into Google. Oberron pronunciation.
Oberron.
Oberron. Okay, yeah, I'm saying it pretty incorrectly then. Oberron? Oberron. Oberron. I don't know, Oberron sounds so much better though. Oberron? I don't know, I like Oberron. I'm sticking with Oberron. You guys know what I mean. It sounds better, so we shall say Oberron. Oh, is that a name used in Shakespeare? I've read some Shakespeare stuff, not a lot though. Surprisingly, didn't really need to read anything for it for college, oddly enough. I read a lot of psychology stuff because of my major. That was weird because I also took a lot of writing classes. Yet, I don't think it was a single time I ever had a single class in college that required any amount of Shakespeare. Which is funny because in high school I felt like we did it so much. But then in college, like, we didn't touch it at all. It was also somewhat because the classes I was taking were more geared towards psychology, more so than, general writing. Wait, did I spell it incorrectly? How did I spell it? King Oberron. Oh, did I not put an A? Oberron? O-B-B-A-R-N? There we go. Is that how you spell it? That still seems correct. Maybe I must have put the wrong letter there. Oh no. That's correct now, right? Let me double check. King Ob. Oh yeah, no, it's E. Oops, I still put the wrong letter. I still put the wrong letter there. I'm mispronouncing it so incorrectly that literally every letter there sounds correct to me. A, E, and O all sound correct in this location. Oberron, 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 Oberron. Like, I see this and I see Oberron. This is how I first pronounced it when I saw this word, instead of Oberron, which I have been doing. I see this as Oberron. I'm not sure how I see this as Oberron, but that's the very first thing that was in my head, and then I was like, yeah, that's definitely wrong. And then I went with Oberron, which apparently is also wrong. But I see this word, I see Oberron. Which basically means I'm adding an A or something. Like, literally, that second vowel I see is literally every vowel combined somehow. Like, there isn't a single vowel sound that doesn't sound correct there. That's how my brain works there. But anyways, does anyone else have any other questions? Anything you want me to go over? But yeah, we'll be messing around with this stream layout then, because we're going to start using this. And I'm going to start getting the notification system set up for the other thing. Get all my donations out the other thing so we only have PayPal, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use as my alternative method. Because we could have PayPal and, I don't know, do we finally activate Super Chats? But the only thing I hate about Super Chats is they take 30%. Whereas, like, everywhere else takes nearly 0. And my only concern with Super Chats is the amount of, like, like, the amount of money people think they're giving to me is way less. Like, if someone sends it to me through PayPal or something, like, I'm pretty much getting all of it. But if they send it to me through a Super Chat, like, they might think they're sending me an amount, but I'm getting, like, way less than that amount. Between YouTube's cut and taxes. Well, obviously taxes you pay on any of it. But particularly YouTube's amount, just taking 30% before anything else. Just so much. If it was 10%, I would definitely have it activated. 30% just so steep for what it is. Like, some places taking 30% makes sense, like Steam, because they're like one of the biggest storefronts in existence. And even though YouTube's one of the biggest, like, video platform places, like, there's so many alternative ways to have donation links, whereas there's not quite the same for game posting. As far as, like there are other free locations and other things where you can get pretty much your full cut or only, like, 10% taken. But I mean, like, as far as, like, a storefront that's as good as Steam, like, there's no alternative in that regard. So it makes sense. Like, if you're going to post a game, it's like, oh yeah, the 30% cut for Steam's fine. But something like YouTube's 30% is just such a waste. You signed up for the gold tier on Patreon? Oh yeah, I almost forgot I even had the Patreon still set up. If you want anything for it, let me know. Because honestly, yeah, Patreon I think only takes 5%, which is a good way to do it. It actually takes even less than YouTube's reoccurring thing, though I don't mind YouTube's reoccurring thing that we have below with the join button, just because they're actually providing some stuff. Like, we get the emojis and stuff, of which I should go add more. I've been meaning to add more. Isabel said she was going to make some. Not sure if she has yet. And I was going to use some of those, if she was. Because I've been meaning to change some of those. We've kind of just have some pretty basic ones there currently. Like the hello and some other stuff, but I don't know, we can go and change a bunch of them. Yeah, it's more so the cost of convenience, pretty much. Because there'd literally be a button in the bottom right of chat that has like a $sign if I had it. Where, actually, I think it's already there, oddly enough. But that $sign thing would allow you to do either join or donate. Whereas right now, it's just a join. Either way, they're taking the same amount of money. But I feel like with a donate button, people expect like, oh, the person's getting like almost all the money. Which would my current donate buttons do. But the YouTube one does not. Not even close. Because things like Patreon, PayPal, and alternative third-party donation sites, like they all take anywhere from like 0 to 5%. But then YouTube's like, we're the biggest video platform. We can just charge whatever we want. Though in all fairness, it's not as steep as Twitch. Because Twitch takes 50% from subs, and YouTube takes 30%. And Twitch has a weird calculation for bits where it takes 1%. I'm not sure exactly what it is off the top of my head, but it's about the same as YouTube's 30%. It has a weird math to it that's a bit more complicated than that. It's like kind of like one of those bulk things where if you spend a little bit, it's taking like more than 30%, but if you spend a lot, it's taking less than 30% kind of deal. To try to convince people to bulk buy those things. Because they basically have a system on Twitch where donations are done via, if you do it through the integrated system, instead of like a super chat thing, it does a, like a different currency that counts for like 1 cent each, but they cost more than 1 cent each to buy. It's about a 30% loss. Wait, there are descriptions on videos? Yes. Well, at least on the actual videos, not on streams. Our stream description is one gigantic mess at the moment. I should probably go overhaul already. It is very big mess. Especially for how little people will actually check it. So I wonder if I should start tagging to death streams a bit more. I normally don't as much compared to videos. I'm not sure how you would properly tag. I know that some people actually use those hashtag thingies, though I don't feel like they do that much. Because getting a video to the front page of YouTube, or not to front page, but like for searchability term, isn't too hard for at least some duration of time. Though how long it stays there really depends on how good the video does. However, getting a stream to do the same seems to be a lot harder. Because unless you get like a ridiculously high amount of like likes or viewership like very quickly, I don't think it bounces up as quickly. Unless you're already established in it. Like all of our Gems of War stream, I'm pretty sure we type in like Gems of War were like one of the first few things there. Actually, we can test that theory. We can go to YouTube on a normal browser, because this shouldn't be biased in any way, I think. I'm not sure. And we go to YouTube. We should be able to... Okay, maybe it is biased, because it's actually showing my thing right now on the front screen. Okay. So it is somewhat biased. But if we type in Gems of War, it should be like the first few here. Yeah, it's literally the first one. I'm not sure how biased it is right now, though. Because why on earth would it show my stream all the way at the front there, even though I'm not signed in? That's weird. Yeah, there we are. First one on Gems of War. I'm not sure how biased it is currently being. Because there's no reason why you should have showed it on front page all the way on the other screen there. So apparently it's still going over some amount of search history. Come on, even a normal this open browser like that that's not even logged in, it's still trying to pull from something. How could you? I guess we could go in incognito mode. I don't think you can do that in that browser though, unfortunately. Not in the Steam browser thing. Yeah, we need like an incognito tab. Let's see, I could always open up Microsoft Edge and check real quick. Let's see. How do you get into incognito on Microsoft Edge? Let's see, new in private window. What? It's not even called... That's weird. It's not even called incognito on the Google Edge. Alright, let me go to YouTube. So this should be a completely blank. Yeah, this is definitely blank. It's showing Mr. Beast and other, like, ultra celebrities. As literally the entire front page. Okay, so that's definitely a blank slate. And then we type in Gems of War. Let's see. We are the 4th one. Our stream currently. Oh no. It didn't make it to the top. Let's see, what actually is in the top of Gems of War right now? Let's see. Guide video. The Green Tower of Doom event we just covered. Some tips for the game. Something from Keylime from a while back, oddly enough. A couple other creators. Our last week's... Gosh, our weekly videos are doing good, but not our guide videos. I can't find a single one of our guide videos here. That's weird. Though we haven't been covering that many guide videos lately. But, like, every single one of my weekly videos is making it, like, all the way to the top. But, I can't find my guide videos. At least our stream's currently 4th. I wish it was, like, a slightly higher, because you actually can't even see it from this view. But depending on what platform you're looking on, you might be able to kind of see it there. Anyways. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Grab ourselves a pokety-poke. Actually, we'll go for Destroy. Got a free extra turn there. Should you remove your subscription from Patreon then? No, it's fine. Actually, that's probably the best place to end up subscribing long term. Because out of anything I have set up for subscribe system, I believe that one takes the absolute least, if I'm not mistaken. If you're looking to just simply donate like a sum of money, the PayPal link is probably the best place. Because it's just the most convenient one. Because the only cost associated to it is the standard PayPal thing, and most of the time where I'm getting money from stuff, it's either going directly into my savings or directly into my PayPal. And if I'm putting it directly into my PayPal, I have to pay the PayPal fee anyways. So regardless, I'm paying the PayPal fee. So when hey, we finally got our Mimic. Okay, we'll end this chest then. So generally, the PayPal link, if you have a PayPal, is like probably the best way to go. I don't currently have the alert system set up for that though. That's something I do want to go change now that we have this new setup. It's something I'll probably hopefully change over this next week. Because I really want to go and have everything actually finally working again. And a nice standard new streaming platform. Or encoder, I should say. The only problem is I will have to go reset up my setup from scratch. So we might experiment around with stream setup. So if we have some really weird stream setups, we'll kind of do a vote. And try to figure out what works best. Try to figure something out. And we got 6 Orpheuses. I don't think I've ever gotten 6 of the same, or 3 of the same for 6 total. But there we go. Alright, we'll end it there then. Let's see, any other questions, anyone? Let me see. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you're gonna do monthly donations, Patreon is probably the best thing to do. I currently don't really have a proper reward system though, even though whatever is said there probably says it. But if you want anything for it, just let me know. If you want any shoutouts, want any videos done, want any things, because I think my goal tier has like, hey, do you want to like suggest a video and I'll go like cover it or something. But then like no one ever suggests the videos things, so it's like, oh okay, you still want to give money to the channel, it's fine. Because some people have done that in the past, where it's give money like unconditionally, which is greatly appreciated. Helps keeps the channel afloat. This channel does make like very little money. Like we're definitely still making like way less than minimum wage, despite how much we've been doing this channel over the years. But I still enjoy doing it for you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Can you connect the name to Oberron? 1 B and 2 R's? Can you correct the name? Wait, did I do double B and 1 R? Oh, I still did it incorrectly. Gosh, how do I still have the name incorrectly? There we go. Now it is correct. O-B-E-E, or O-B-E-R-R-O-N. There we go. Oberron. There we go. I can't possibly mess it up now. Yeah, I know. I saw it in the title. I see now. It is now finally correct now that the stream is done. At least the people catching it after the fact won't notice it's wrong. Other than if they watch the entire stream and realize it's been wrong the entire time, multiple times over in multiple different ways. Anyways, guys. Also, thank you for the donation, NASA. Greatly appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. I will try to get this setup working a bit more in the next day or two. I'm going to see if I can switch over to Stream Elements, all my stuff. get everything out from the other program, because I'm currently using like 2 different other programs. One is Streamlabs Alerts, and which are pretty much not working at all other than when we have chat up and a few other things. And the other one is, oh, I just realized something. Can I actually capture, hold up, I just realized something. Wait, before I end this stream, because I don't think I could do this normally. I want to add window capture. Actually, let me get rid of this. Let me go add a window capture. Hold up. I want to see something. Window capture. Can I just capture this chat? Is that possible, just to capture that chat? That's not what I want. Wait, why on earth is it bringing up that screen? I want this window to be captured. No! It doesn't want to capture what I want it to capture. Also, what on earth is that broken setup? It doesn't want to capture what I want to capture. Boo. What even happened? Gosh, that's weird. Anyways. Yeah, it doesn't want to capture what I want it to capture. I'm not sure why. Anyways, we'll worry about that more later. I was gonna say, could I actually do it through that? But no, we'll have to set it up through a thing that actually reads the chat, gets the text from the chat, and then puts it out in a different feedback loop. We could always have a window thing for it. I hate doing it that way, though. But it's possible to do it, but we'll figure out some solution for it to get chat back up on screen. We might just actually just literally get the chat and just have it replicated, like the exact chat from it, and just kind of have some kind of format with that, and then have it like grayscaled with it to kind of match. Let's go with something basic for initially for tomorrow. But we'll figure out something, get it working, and go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As far as other streams and everything and other videos, I'm going to try to get the new, or, you know, the one going kind of over Tower of Doom. Just kind of re-summarizing all that for the future and for this week, for anyone still doing it. We'll try to get that out, hopefully tomorrow. I want to try recording it tonight because it is going to be very hard to record anything during the day. Yeah, you just do another browser window and then capture that. I was kind of wanting to do it through a thing where, like, reads the chat thing, but, yeah, I could just do a window capture of it. The only big issue with doing that is whenever we do a poll or a pinned chat, the capture for it kind of goes crazy because it doesn't understand properly how to capture the exact area that I need it to capture. So we might just have a program that reads the text, but for a short fix, we might just have it so we capture the window itself and have it do that. We'll figure out something. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Catch you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by as always. And catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. And thanks for dealing with all the technical difficulties today. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Also, how on earth did I stop the stream? There it is. Let's see. You will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. I am fine.